Mr. Number One seed, good to see you. Congratulations on the victory today.
Thank you.
89% first serves in is a wild stat. Must have felt very good out there.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about it a lot. I think my serve was the shot that completely disappeared after the Australian Open. I mean, I was serving poorly for the last 2 weeks, and losing first round in Indian Wells gave me 2 weeks of time to practice. So, had a lot of training, had a lot of practice done, and hopefully I can show that on the court this week. And hopefully it's just the first match of many for me.
We were discussing your match in the opening today, and Indian Wells is a beautiful tournament. Miami is a beautiful tournament, but I feel not just the conditions, but the whole atmosphere of Miami, it suits you well, better.
It suits me better, hopefully. Hopefully it does. But it's something. I mean, I love Indian Wells as a place. I really do. I love playing golf. I'm a big golfer. I love spending time there. But I have no idea how to play tennis there. I honestly don't. I mean, I had some of the weirdest losses there. I mean, it's my worst performing tournament by far out of all the Master Series. So it's not a place that I enjoy playing tennis. I enjoy doing everything else there, but just not hitting a yellow tennis ball.
Not just yet. It'll come around. But good news is you've got off to a great start here. Sash, number one seed here, number one seed in Indian Wells, back-to-back Masters 1000s. Does it feel like a bit of a different type of target on your back or different type of spotlight?
It did in the beginning. When obviously the news with Yannick came, it did in the beginning because I was very much spotting the number one spot, and I was looking at that. But my performance was so bad that I had to stop thinking about it. I had to start thinking about my game again, and had to start thinking about how can I improve and how can I get better. And as I said, luckily in Indian Wells, I maybe did lose first round and had 2 weeks time to practice and work on my game again. And I did that, and hopefully, as I said, it was just the first of many matches for me here.
The work has certainly paid off. You're so sharp out there today. Sash, we haven't had a chance to catch up in a little while. Been enjoying the podcast that you and your brother are doing on TCI Germany.
Yeah.
How have you been getting even more comfortable with the mic skills? Tell me from your perspective how you've been enjoying the podcast.
It's fun because you get to talk to a lot of very influential people. You get to talk to sport legends, and just hearing their mindset, right? Just hearing how it worked for them and how they did it. We did our first episode of this season with Jim Courier in Indian Wells, which of course everybody can listen to on Spotify and Apple, whatever podcasts, all podcast platform. I don't even know what they're called, but you can listen to it, you can watch it with video on Tennis Channel, and it's been great. I mean, I've been really enjoying it. I've been really enjoying being on the other side of the microphone and asking the questions and really kind of picking the brain of sport legends, entertainment people, and everybody around.
There are so many podcasts out there, but you can really tell when the podcasters are genuinely interested and into it. So brilliant job.
Thank you.
Keep it going.
I appreciate it.
I know you're a big basketball fan. Beautiful to see you at the Miami Heat game. Jimmy Butler got traded, so he perhaps won't be here. I know you guys are good friends.
He's playing on Tuesday against Miami.
So he'll be coming as I wonder how the reactions.
I'll be courtside at that game. I can promise you that I'll be talking so much crap to Jimmy. I will. Unfortunately, he'll probably score 40 if I do, but I still will.
Coming back to Miami from Golden State, he might drop a big. He might drop a big game. I gotta say, your shot was smooth out there because we saw you on the floor, drain the shot. Maybe best on tour. Do we think?
Of what?
Your basketball shot.
Basketball shot best on tour, or best on tour is Nick Kyrgios. I mean, if that counts. I mean, he used to play more basketball than tennis back in the day, so he's by far the best basketball player. But I can play a little bit. I mean, I grew up in Florida. I grew up in a tennis academy in Florida in Saddlebrook, so we did play quite a lot of basketball there.
The shot looked pretty good. Who do you think we put in the top starting five? On the
starting
ATP?
Five?
Yeah, obviously you and Nick.
Well, I'll put Nick for sure.
Yeah.
I'll put Chris Eubanks.
Oh.
I think he plays quite good basketball. I put Thanasi Kokkinakis. I'll put Rally Opelka for size, and probably put myself. If I can be that arrogant.
that's a good squad. That's a good squad.
Yeah. I'm not putting Francis Tiafoe. Have you seen his shot?
Oh, you know what?
I have to say that on Tennis TV.
No, here we go.
No, listen. I do not understand how a person can be so talented on a tennis court. I mean, he's one of the most talented, gifted tennis players I've ever seen in my entire life. He's so untalented in everything else he does. It's phenomenal. Like he can't throw a football, he can't shoot a basketball. We try to shoot some footballs, like some soccer balls in Rome during a rain delay. He did once and fell on his back and hit his head against the
why
floor.
Are you doing that to the man?
No,
Why-
I'm telling you, it's amazing. He's the most talented player on the tennis court, and is so untalented in everything else he does. And I still love him though. Like no offense, but it's unbelievable.
Francis, when you're on the deck, you're going to get your chance to defend yourself. Beautiful memories, though. Sash, moving forward, it was such a clean performance today. Couple things that you want to sharpen up even for the next round.
No, I think for a first round it was good. I'm happy with my level. Of course, I know that the opponents are going to be different. I have to continue working on my game. I have to continue on working on my aggressive game. I know this is the way I have to play. I mean, I don't need like 50 geniuses to tell me that,
Yep.
but it is difficult to play like that if you're not feeling well. So I have to continue doing the right things, and hopefully I can feel well on the tennis court.
Brilliant. I love hearing what all the players are up to over here while they're here in Miami. Some shut it down. It's just completely locked in. Some take in the sights to kind of relax themselves a little bit. Are you taking in a bit of the Miami vibe?
Yeah, Miami is too beautiful not to. As I said, my favorite sports team is here, so I go to most of the Miami Heat games. You know, I love going out to restaurants. I mean, there's places, yeah, where you completely shut down, but there's also places that you can enjoy life a little bit, and Miami is definitely one of them.
Beautiful, my man.
Yeah.
Awesome performance today. Get some rest. Best of luck.
Thank you.